Just guess. My fellow philosophy brother.
What does this remember? The allegory of the cave.
So I didn't share this with you.
Keep yourself warm. Just stay warm.
Thank you. I'm actually glad you said that because me, I didn't want to share it with you. Yes, I just said this so that I'll be nice. But there's another one just in case. Let me ask you. I'm out of like curiosity. Do you think like actually I feel like I know the answer, but do you think environment played a huge part as to who you are right now as a person? Do you think your environment helped you in any way or form?
In many ways, yeah. So when you say environment, are you referring to the ecological factors or the social factors?
Okay, so I would say it's actually more of the social factors, but like I'll give you like examples. Take for example when like Taylor's said, "Oh, the world is made from water," and like everything about the world comes from water. It's mainly because that's like the one thing you could see around him. That was like traders has to trade through like water. Traveling was done through water. Everything he knew was done through water. So that's why I could say something like that. Also, can you remember this video I shared with you where they asked a couple of children, what do they want to become? And like they were asking them in English, but they were replying in Yoruba. One said Amotekun, another one said POS. Like I shared the video, another one said POS. So like in my heart, I know that yes, I know that like it is what they see around them that like for that made them decide that that's what they want. But you like, how would you say like your environment helped? Did it help in any way, or you had your mind like set on other things?
The reasoning behind why schools, primary schools, secondary schools, or even universities, the reasoning for having excursion as part of the extracurricular activity is to open them up to what is beyond their immediate environment. So to that extent, it already drives home the point.
So it's a discussion that if you decide what you want to be in future. Did they discussion to America?
If those kids that are aspiring to be hairdressers and what?
I'm a taken.
If they have the chance and opportunity to go past that immediate environment where they are in, you will be surprised how much their minds will open to other possibilities. So it's to a great extent the environment really informs and shapes.
I think like that's actually kind of true because for me, I grew up in Alagbado, and if you know anything about Alagbado, that's not like the bourgeois part of Lagos, and like a huge chunk. I feel like the proletarians were the ones that like the poorest of the poorest proletarians were the ones staying in Alagbado, and even like when like I was in secondary school, I already knew that like the girls then once they're in like SS1 they get pregnant. They don't even like do work before they like get pregnant. And for the longest of time I just always seen like that. Even though I knew that wasn't my own case, but it was just something that I'd constantly seen. And I feel like if I didn't have like my mom or my dad for that straightening me up, I would think that's the norm. Because I had like family friends that were already living abroad. I had like my mom's friends that would live in VGC and Magodo and all of that place. So when I go to all those other places, I already knew that there was another life outside of Agbado. So now imagine if there's someone that didn't even live Agbado at all, like all your life. Sometimes you can't see beyond what is around you. So yeah. I think the myopic sight is what really, if you can't see more, you won't be able to know. Oh, you know what it reminds me of?
What does
Just
it
guess,
remind you
just
of?
guess, just guess. My fellow philosophy brother.
Your fellow philosophy brother. He's trying to guess. What does this remind? The allegory of the cave.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Plato's allegory of the cave. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite stories actually. So let me tell you. So in this cave, nobody has seen lights, nobody has seen anything, nobody has gone outside the walls and all of that. As a matter of fact, every evening there's like a shadow that they see. And wait, what does that shadow carry again? They see like a
A
shadow, a
reflection of
reflection with like
what's out there.
of what's out there. So in their head, they think that that's what's out there. One day, one person comes and finally like sees the lights, right? And like sees that, oh, there's actually, it's not just shadows. There's like sun, there are like beds and all of that. And even though the person goes back to say, oh, what you see is not what you see. It's an illusion of what you think it is. They would not believe because they haven't seen one, and secondly because like over the years they believe that what they've seen, which is the shadow, is what it actually is. So yes, so I feel like it's just the same thing with your environment too. Sometimes just because you've not left that environment, you think that, oh, what's happening here is what's really happening. Yeah.
There's a saying in Yoruba language that he who hasn't gone past his beyond his father's farm would think his father's farm is the
Yes,
biggest.
let me say it in Yoruba. Ọmọ tí ò tí kọjá oko bàbá ẹ̀ ló máa rò pé oko bàbá ẹ̀ ló tóbi jù.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah, but like say it in the way it is. Like say it the way they
But
say it.
it's really something along those lines.
Say it the way they say it.
I
say
don't
the
know that I
adage.
can recite it in that
see what I'm
exact
even looking at.
in the way that the
Àwọn
Yorubas
bàbá wa
would say
bọ̀
it.
wọ́n
Right,
ní.